In today's vlog, my friends, we're back!
We're back!
We're back!
I missed you so much! I missed you so much!
Oh, we're in Gaydon!
That's what all your followers think that we do every time. We did that for the camera, right? That wasn't real.
We did it off camera first.
We've come to Gaydon, which is 50% gay in spelling.
Yeah, and if you've got an electric car like the Simpsons said...
Hello, I'm an electric car, and if you drive me, people will think you're gay. One of us. One of us.
Then you're absolutely at home here.
Yes! Now then, we're at the British Motor Museum, where this is probably the final resting place for my car. I'm going to sign it. It's the most famous Taycan
Leave it here.
out there,
Yeah.
and I'm a British YouTuber.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it here. Actually, we're going to have a wander around. We're going to have some food, make you pull some silly faces.
Who's Wanda? Does she know Shirley?
Well, I've just been in Shirley, which is a place, by the way.
We'll have a wander around.
We'll have a wander around, have a look at some classic cars. I don't know anything about them, so we're both going to film a video. You're going to film one on your channel. I'm going to film one on mine. So head over and subscribe to Jeff Buys Cars and have a look at his as well. Have a look at mine. We'll have some food and we'll have a bit of a good time, really. I'm looking forward to it.
There's a cafe and all sorts. There's a gift shop. I haven't been here for a long time. I know they've got some cool stuff here. Lots of Jaguars, lots of British stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff that you'll remember from like your youth, because parents had them and dads had them and uncles had them. It's that sort of, you know, British cars. We like them.
Serious question here now, though.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to these motor museums in 100 years? I mean, we won't be here.
Yeah.
In 100 years' time. Are we going to have Taycans in there? Are we going to have Teslas in there? Are we going to have BYDs in there?
I don't think it's even going to be 100 years. I think next year what they'll do is they'll bulldoze the lot and they'll put in a solar farm.
Is that what you reckon they'll
Yeah,
do?
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll work really well.
It will. You don't need the sunshine, direct light to use solar, by the way.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But 2024, did you know this? 2024, in terms of sunlight, was the dullest year in 20 years.
Almost as dull as this video. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to this guy as well, who is Jeff Buys Cars. I'm being put off by that horrible Tesla there. It's burning my eyes.
I drove one of them and I hated it.
They're just not right.
I didn't
are they?
mind the Model 3, but that one I was just like, nah.
It's just terrible. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a great day, so come on, let's go.
Let me show you my car quickly.
We'll run the intro.
Run the intro.
Run the intro.
Did you walk off like we just...
Yeah, you say let's go, then we walk off.
I didn't say any of that. Let's go. How far have we got to go?
We've got to go over here.
All the way.
All the way.
Can you still see us?
All the way. We're going all the way. Right, Jeff, the titles are on now. Here we go, the titles. Show us your car, Jeff.
This, Lee, is a Proton coupe, right? There's only 10 of these in the country, and they're rare, even in Malaysia. Proton being a Malaysian brand. It's a 1.8 injection, manual with Recaro seats.
Recaro seats.
It's got Recaros. It's beautiful.
Look at that. Wow, look at that.
I bought this off a Facebook Marketplace, and I think I was probably in Malaysia at the time, and I just transferred the guy the money, and he delivered it on a lorry.
How much?
It was 1,250 quid.
Yeah.
With £270 delivery.
Do you know how much mine is a month? It's not even mine.
Is it more than that?
1,270.
So your car per month is more expensive than my whole car.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, no, I own it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally own it. And I got it delivered to my mechanic, and he went over it with a fine tooth comb, and he said, "I think you got a good one here." So that's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we say onwards?
Onwards, my friends.
Right, well, I got us tickets, right?
Yeah.
If you get tickets to the Motor Museum,
Yeah.
right, you can actually get a year's membership at the moment.
Good that.
It's
That is
brilliant.
good.
It was like, I can't remember what it was, 40 quid or something
Yeah.
for both of us. And you get the entire year as well.
And they have loads of events here as well. So in the summer, on an evening, you can come by, and the whole car park will be full of classic cars and all sorts. So
Yeah.
now that you've got your membership as well, you have to come back in the summer when they have events on, if we haven't both
pop
left the country.
Let's go and have a look around. I found it immediately as I've walked in. 1973 Ford Capri Mark 1. Classic. found my Capri.
Is that the one you'd have, or would you have a later one?
Do you know what?
So that's a 73.
That's a 73. I'm not sure. These for me are classics. I mean, the Capri. Would you have a Mark 1 or Mark 2? I'm not sure. Maybe the Mark 1. The Mark 1 is the classic. That's the one that Minder had, isn't it? And then you've got here, you've got the Granada Mark 2 as well. Just check this out. It makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck. Ford Fiesta. Now, they were a classic car as well. This is the Ford Fiesta Mark II from 1988. I was never actually that keen though on the Ford Focus, I have to say. Now then, round here, you've got Rolls-Royce. When it was a proper Rolls-Royce. Reminds me of To the Manor Born, which was before your time, Jeff. Just look at that, Jeff. I could see you in that.
Yeah, guys, do you know what these two are?
So that's the first production Mini.
Correct.
And that's the first production Land Rover.
Pre-production.
Pre-production.
1978.
Yep. So that's a manufacturing prototype. So this one would have been stripped and built many times.
Yeah.
To show them how to build it on the production line.
Amazing.
This one was found in a field at Stoneleigh, not far away.
Yeah.
But seen on a farm. Found
Yeah.
in a field makes it sound like it was a total wreck.
Yeah.
As there been nowhere else.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Question, Jeff.
Question.
Which would you have
Yeah.
out of the Rolls-Royce,
Yeah.
the Mini,
Yeah.
and the Land Rover?
Okay, if we ignore the fact that is the first Land Rover and that is the first Mini, you can't do anything with them because they're culturally significant. But let's just say a Land Rover, a Mini, or a Rolls-Royce. I feel like the Rolls-Royce would be more fun to use. And like whenever I'm hanging out with you, I'm thinking like, what's the next challenge going to be? From a challenge point of view, how good would it be to drive to Benidorm in a Rolls-Royce? It'd be fantastic. So I'm going to take the Rolls-Royce. What about you? Wouldn't fit in the Mini. You'd struggle at the Land Rover.
I think I'd take the Mini.
Take the Mini.
I love Minis.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Do you know what? I'd just take the Capri over there.
You didn't include these cars because I'm going to have that first Sierra Cosworth, the last Sierra Cosworth.
You'd have the Sierra Cosworth.
Yeah, actually, I love that.
Oh, come on, we should get a Capri and a Sierra Cosworth and go to Benidorm.
Quite like that idea. I don't think we can afford either of the cars though.
No, I can't.
Both,
no.
there's so much money now.
I've got to give all my money to Porsche. I think we need a. Do you know what, Jeff?
Yeah.
We need to get to the cafe because otherwise we're just not going to get anything to eat or drink.
Yeah, I
'Cause
know, yeah.
You come in and you would just get distracted.
There's so many cool things to look at here. So let's do cafe first. And oh, look at the Jaguar over there.
No, cafe. Oh, the man in the hat.
I haven't worn this out for a while actually.
Yeah.
Keeps me nice and warm.
You'll lose
And I
it.
got my warm jacket on today.
Yeah, it's too warm in here now. Though.
I can't believe it was yesterday we were sat in a beer garden most of the afternoon, and today it's Baltic. Right, it's bacon in a bread roll, sausage in a bread roll, egg in a bread roll. But I want all three in a bread roll.
You want all three in a bread roll?
Yeah.
Everything.
Bacon, sausage and egg.
Bacon, sausage and egg in a bread roll.
And ideally tomato, making it a best, but that's not on the menu. So
That's the best.
bacon, egg, sausage, tomato.
I've never heard of that.
Never heard it called a best.
No.
There you go. Breakfast rolls until 11:30. What's the time now?
Right, so the goods have arrived. We've got the egg. Look at that. Actually, done to perfection. Open that up. We've got bacon in there. We've got a sausage.
Oh, you're dribbling. You're dribbling in Gaydon.
Oh no! Look at that.
You're dribbling in
Right,
Gaydon.
it's time for thumbnail time, I think.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Right, come on, Jeff. Can we have a bit more noise?
Oh, I'm very excited about this, to be fair. I do enjoy a sandwich.
Give me a high pitch.
Giant Gaydon.
Growl.
No, I can't growl.
Work it.
Work.
More passion.
I was trying to roll my R, but I can't do it. It just made me look like a...
Now the big question is, you see, we've got HP sauce, but I have to say HP sauce is better out of a glass bottle. We've also got Heinz as well. This comes to about £19.80 or something for 2 coffees and two cobs. I'm going to put a bit of brown on there. We're going to get messy. It is going to get messy.
It's inevitable that you...
What did you call this? A what?
What?
A best?
A best.
A best.
I know you need
bacon, egg.
tomato on there for it to be...
Oh, you need
You
tomato
need the
on it.
tomato on there.
Right, do you know what? I might have to eat this with a knife and fork. I mean, it's going to get messy, this.
No one wants to watch you eating that, mate. Go on,
Right,
crack on.
here
Look,
we
they're
go.
all watching. They're
They're all watching. Watch this.
It's going to dribble
Gonna
down
get
his
messy.
chin at Gaydon.
That
Okay.
is very messy. We'll see you outside. Now I've resorted back again to a knife and fork because Jeff has spilled his.
There's been another crash.
It's a bit of an accident there.
It's because I went for the granary, you see. It's all falling apart.
No.
Can you eat it daintily?
No.
Not possible.
Right, Jeff. Oh, that's
Can't
going
go
up.
down that one.
No, you have to go down and down. What do you reckon to the breakfast, Jeff?
I've just had a moan about the coffee on my channel.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was an all right breakfast.
All right, breakfast.
The egg was nice and drippy. I enjoyed a drippy egg at Gaydon.
I'm going to give it a 9. I enjoyed mine.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. It was a good breakfast. The coffee was rubbish. I'm not going to moan about it.
Funny about your coffee, though, aren't you?
We drank so much good coffee while we were away. When we were away, there was this breakfast place that we found on a little island called Langkawi. We'd go out for breakfast in the morning and have like the best breakfast and genuinely the nicest coffee I've ever tasted. And then you'd get the bill and the bill would be like 19 quid. So I've been spoiled for the last few weeks, which is why I'm moaning about the coffee. But anyway, cars.
Cars. What we got here, Jeff?
And car.
So what?
It's an Austin Swallow. There's no jokes in there at all.
Is it really?
Yes, it's an Austin Swallow.
Do you know what the postcode for here is?
Is it BJ's?
Yes, yeah. BMW. Now, if you look at MGs today, the MG, the electric MG, now take note, Morag, if you're watching, right? That up there is a gorgeous MG. How have they gone from that to what you've got today? Just have a look. Not sure about that. That's kind of reminiscent of a Tesla Cybertruck, isn't it? Oh, now look at this. This is the MG. Morag, you've got no idea. Morag is a lady that watches the channel who's obsessed with electric cars and has no idea about cars at all. She just likes it. Look at this MG midget.
The TR6 there.
TR6. Very nice. So we've got Triumph Spitfire at the top there. And then we've got the MG Midget, and then we've got the Triumph TR6. Now then, this is a 2008 Lightning GT, electric sports car. Okay, this one's got my attention now. 1965 Aston Martin DB5. What a car. Now, next to this Aston Martin here, you've got an MG here that is an electric car, but it's a concept, electric supercar concept, MG. Again, Morag would like that. It's all right at the front, then in the middle, it kind of loses it a little bit, and then at the back, you've got indicator lights that are arrows. Just doesn't work for me. You see, if you look at the iconic design of the Aston Martin, and then you've got this MG concept car, what's happened to the designers? The designers of yesteryear, with a pencil and a paper, and now I think the problem is, it's just designed on a computer, and you can tell it's that way. There's no soul, nothing to it. The DeLorean from Back to the Future. What was it, 88 miles an hour? Now, I actually liked the Ford Anglia. I think, I've said this before in one of my videos, the young ones with Vivian. I think he had an estate version of that. I might be wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. But also there was an old commercial, one of them TV commercials where they warn you about things. Dark and lonely water, and I think they said there's things lurking under the water, and there was an old Ford Anglia that they pulled out of the water.
Under the water there are traps, old cars, bedsteads, weeds, hidden depths. It's the perfect place for an accident.
My mind goes off, and I remember these daft things. Public information films, that's it. And we've got Trotters Independent Trading over here, and a Ford Capri again. Right, so this has actually been used by the looks of it in Only Fools and Horses, and it says if you look closely you can see blue paint underneath the Peckham yellow from its appearance in Rowan Atkinson's Mr. Bean after filming. And you can see the blue paint under the Peckham yellow. Oh, Ford Capri. This is the Mark II, is it, or Mark III? Mark III. And I believe this one was actually Del Boy's out of Only Fools and Horses. There you go, Derek Trotter. Right, let's have a look through at Automobilia. See what's through here. Ooh, I think there's some toys in here. Scale models. Look at that. See, look at the toys from years ago. Look at that. Charlie's Angels. That's fantastic. Got James Bond toys in there at the back. The Lotus. Fill with Pratts. It should have that on the outside of a Tesla, shouldn't it? Fill with Pratts. Now, I don't think I've seen this before. This is an 1978 Austin Princess Ogle Triplex 1020 glassback. Check this out.
And then it's just a matter of the importance of engineering in the car design process.
Okay, they did make bad designs back in the day. Let's go and have a look around. I mean, the Princess was never a good car, was it? Right, so we're actually upstairs now on the mezzanine. Is it mezzanine? And we've got the Vauxhalls here as well. Some classic Vauxhalls. In fact, wow, look at this one over here. Well, have a look at this one first. I think this is the one that Clarkson liked on Top Gear. And here you've actually got a 2011 Vauxhall Ampera electric hybrid. I have to say, I do like the Chevette. What's the one at the end there, though? I like the Chevette. And then we've got Firenze. Firenze? Drop boot? Drop snoot. Oh, I mean, come on. The Vauxhall Cavalier. That was classic, wasn't it? And with windows that you can actually see out the back of. Plenty of vision.
The Vauxhall Cavalier is quite a surprising car.
Hey, who'd have believed it?
It's quick, but economical.
This'll get us out of here in no time.
It holds the road beautifully, and it's extremely well furnished inside.
Great.
In the GL and GLS, you'll even find a quartz clock and radio.
Here we go.
The Vauxhall Cavalier. Just the car for getting away from it all.
Oh, Jeff, come here. Now, this,
Yeah.
back in the day, right, a bit before your time, right, but movies where you had criminals, where there was bank robbers, right?
Yeah.
And there was in vans, right?
Yeah.
You'd have them in the back, they'd be like, you know, in the back.
Are you counting the
masks
amount of
on.
times he said the word right? Go on.
Right, with
Right.
masks on.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And they'd have one of these. Look, show us round.
This is a slide door Bedford van. Obviously, the sliding doors were done so you could steal stuff easier because you could drive along and then it'd be very easy to jump in
And throw bodies in the
and
back.
throw bodies in the back. Yeah, absolutely. This is the sort of van that, you know, sacks and sacks of cash that you've stolen from a post office
Yeah.
would be in the back, wouldn't there?
That is what you'd have.
Yeah, it is.
Criminals would have that. And look at it. It looks like a criminal's car. The Craze would be in that or something, wouldn't they?
I like the way it's got a downturned mouth.
Yes.
Looks like an emoji, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Long before emojis, we have a van that looks slightly upset.
1968.
Very cool.
The year before I was born.
There you go. I like it.
Right, so we're now going to nip into the other building, which has got Jags in it. Now, I just said on Jeff's channel, originally, to have a Jag, you'd have to be at least 55-year-old. You'd turn up in one of these to a hotel with your mistress at the side of you, and then you'd leave them the keys. You'd go upstairs to the hotel room with your mistress for at least 7 minutes, come back downstairs, have a baby sham, and then your Jag would be parked. These days, you'd go to a hotel with your Jag, with your boyfriend. You'd go upstairs with some Vaseline and a rubber glove, then you'd come back downstairs and you'd have a pink cocktail. And that's where Jaguar's gone these days. Anyway, let's pop in and see, look around, shall we? Just look at some of these Jags here. Even got a Jaguar police car. How have we gone from these types of Jaguar to what we've got today? What has happened to Jaguar? Wake up! Right, I've got a 1953 Jaguar XK120 open two-seater. Look at the lines on this, how they've designed it from the side compared to vehicles of today. Didn't the Saint have a Jaguar? He had one like, a little bit like that, was it? I mean, can you imagine the Saint today going around in a electric Jaguar? It just wouldn't work, would it? So this one here, this Jag, is a 2015 Jaguar X351 XJ Portfolio L V8, and it was used as a prime ministerial car. David Cameron, Theresa May and Boris Johnson would have utilised this vehicle. Blimey. Look at this, 2002 Jaguar XJ8 Polished Saloon. Aluminium. That's mad. That would take some polishing, wouldn't it? Do you know what? Jaguars. Absolutely gorgeous cars. What are we doing? What have Jaguar done? You've lost your way. We need... I don't think they'll ever find their way back again, unfortunately. Yeah, baby. Replica of the car from Goldmember. Now, I am a graphic designer. That's what I'm trained as. That's what I am. I'm a graphic designer. If I put down occupation, I put down graphic designer. I don't put YouTuber. And if you look back at the commercials and adverts from back in the day there, Grace, Space, Pace, even the adverts were better. The press advertisements were better. The TV advertisements were better. The graphics were better. We've lost it all.
This is a car with phenomenal performance. 2 electric motors, all those systems combined with low excess.
I mean, that as an advert, actually bringing tears to my eyes. Someday, you just don't get adverts like that now.
Incredible though the car is, the important story.
I think I remember the advert for the Austin Allegro.
Allegro, the new driving force from Austin. What's that? Are we going to demonstrate this car? Let's do it properly, shall we? Allegro, the revolutionary hydrogas suspension system. Front, in, back, spurs in the rug. Oh, yes, sir, no problem. A unique suspension needs no regular maintenance. Allegro, radial tire. 5 gears on the top model. Front wheel drive for better handling and load holding. Front disc brakes. Not all your roads are motorway, are they, sir? Allegro, with power up to 1750. Allegro. 4 engine sizes in a range of 12 different models. Enjoy the ride, sir? Very pleasant. What do you think, dear?
Can we try the blue one?
Allegro, the new driving force from Austin.
On TV. I mean, what's Austin Allegro 2. Sectioned car. 1973 it was introduced. Wow, there's a load more cars up here. Actually, an old police car there. My dad drove a car like that. I can't remember which one it was. There's a photograph of him somewhere driving an old police car because he was a patrol car driver. Look at some of these here. Triumphs, Austin Minis, MGs. Right, that's the end.
That is the end. We've done hundreds and hundreds of cars.
Now then, what we're going to do though is we've got a few challenges coming up.
Yeah.
I reckon we're going to do something. We need to do, well, I've still got the Taycan, we need to do like another challenge. I reckon we should either do Monaco.
Ooh.
Right, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would actually.
Yeah, Monaco would be good.
Yeah.
And there's some good driving roads there as well.
I like that.
You did mention Gibraltar, but I have been to Gibraltar. It didn't really float my boat, to be honest.
How far's Monaco?
Monaco would be achievable.
Let's have a look.
In our cars.
Right.
So we could do that.
Bearing in mind we've already done Benidorm and we know that that's possible.
Yeah, yeah.
If we were to drive to Monaco, why is it not giving me directions?
But what I reckon we should do it in, we should do it a little bit over a little bit longer period and have a bit of a giggle along the way.
I agree. 976 miles apparently.
Okay, so
1,000 miles, very doable.
1,000 miles, that would be
25 charges.
462 cups of coffee.
Yeah. We drive the racetrack.
I reckon, can we do that?
Got to be able to, haven't you?
Yeah, I reckon we should do Monaco.
All right.
I think that's what we need to do.
Yeah, fine.
Right? So it'll be well, we're in spring now, so maybe in a few weeks time, let's do Monaco.
All right.
Taycan versus whatever car you'll turn up in.
And before that, we'll do the Lake District.
The Lake District we've got to do.
Yeah.
And I've just said on your channel, we'll film on your channel walking around the Motor Museum. We'll do L'Enclume, which is one of the restaurants that the trip went to.
Rob Brydon, Steve Coogan.
Rob Brydon, Steve Coogan, great movie. And also we'll take your car, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Not mine, up one of the steepest roads
in
England, which is the Hard Knot Pass.
Yeah, let's do that. I've not done that before, so
that's hair-raising.
All right.
Very hair-raising.
Excellent.
So, anyway, that is all for us from us today. Make sure you subscribe to Jeff Buys Cars. I'll put his link on the end. Subscribe to myself. Click the
bell end
for notifications of when I upload new videos. And we'll see
right.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Coffee. Yeah, you're fussy with your coffee, aren't you?
I am fussy with my coffee.
Fussy with your coffee. I mean, you don't even like Nespresso. How can you not like Nespresso?
All right, George.
George Clooney drinks Nespresso, doesn't he?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You want to drive my? Would you like to drive my Proton?
Your Proton. I had a bump.
We'll do it later.
I had a bump in my Taycan.
You can have another one in a minute.
No, don't do it again.
I'd love it now if you got in and all your sensors were going off.
It probably would.